Welcome back, fam. If you've been in the market for a compact soundbar but you're unsure of which one to get, well, check this out. This is the S20A 2-channel soundbar by LG. Let's see if this is the right compact soundbar for you. All right, fam, time for that close-up again. LG S20A new for 2025. You're gonna get the WOW interface. So LG TV owners with the WOW interface, this soundbar is gonna work with that. Dolby Audio and DTS formats with this soundbar. LG ThinQ app is available. I'm gonna put the app to the side so you can actually check that out. HDMI, because it has an HDMI connection on the back. That's how you're gonna connect to your TV. And last but not least, like I said, it is a 2.0 channel soundbar. Now moving straight over here, you're gonna get a full menu of buttons here. Power, input, volume, and Bluetooth button. Far corner, you're gonna get your LG branding. Plastic build all around. It even feels plastic on the grill as well. Could be metal, but it does feel plastic. But it's definitely a nice solid build. Now, if you look real closely, you're gonna see a tweeter here. Hopefully you can see that. There's a tweeter and there's your driver. And of course, there's one on each side. Pull it back a little bit so you can see it right here. So passive radiator. Now when we move it closer here, that's your HDMI ARC. It's gonna go to your TV. USB, yes, the USB is capable of playing audio. So great job, LG. And then you're gonna get your power cable. Now turn it over to the bottom of the soundbar. You're gonna get 1, 2 right there. So, and then 3, 4 of those rubber little feet. And that's gonna be on each side of the soundbar. Now take a close look. You see that insert there for a screw? You're gonna get one there, another one right there. All that means is you can mount this soundbar to the wall if you want. However, there are no mounting accessories that come with this soundbar. What does come with the soundbar is an HDMI cord, a power cord, a small remote, 2 AAA batteries, and all the paperwork that you can need. The soundbar is relatively light, so you can put this on any dresser or TV stand, anywhere that you see fit underneath your TV. So this actually can pump out some bass, and it sounds pretty good. Now, it's not gonna outdo a dedicated subwoofer, but it should sound pretty good.
They wanna know about the timeline, how we done it, how we do it, how we get by. They know I got it, so yeah, they wanna rap mine. Little copycats, yeah, they wanna bite mine. I can't listen to them, you're not in the right mind. Manifesting, you're out to get mine. Finally having the best time. Summertime, yeah, we're gonna take time. Shades on, phones off. When the bass line goes off, you know we can't stop, won't stop. I be dancing the morning, off. Tune just pops off. Like a fizzed up champers. Till your calves get crampers. You know it's gonna pop off. Shades on, phones off. When the bass line goes off, you know we can't stop, won't stop. I be dancing the morning, off. Tune just pops off. Like a fizzed up champers. Till your calves get crampers.
All right, fam, up close again. And this time we're gonna talk about the functionality of the soundbar. So as you can see, it is plugged in. I have my little LED indicator. So I'm gonna power on the soundbar, the power button. And as it comes on, you can see the button blinks and we are on, it's white. Now it does have a voice prompt. So when I push the input,
Bluetooth, USB, ARC.
it actually has a very nice sounding voice prompt. And also with the volume. So as I adjust the volume here, the plus right here. As you can see, it is color coded. So red is meaning that it's maxing out here. And as we go down here with the minus button, as we can see, the colors are changing back to the green. So it's like a stoplight. So red, yellow, green. I actually really like that setup. It's just like when you're out driving. However, I've noticed some people did complain when you adjust the volume while watching TV, if you just hold the volume down and you let it go, let's just say it's at 20, it'll jump to 38. So you have to somewhat slow down when you press the volume button. If you just hold it down and think it's just gonna calculate real quick, it's not gonna do that. It's gonna show you what you're on, it's gonna move up a bit, and when you release, them numbers are just gonna fly up. Some people do not like that, so my advice to avoid the volume issue is to kind of just gently give it some taps. Outside of that, I had no issues using this soundbar. So I gotta give y'all my final thoughts on the LG S20A. First off, if you're gonna get this soundbar, you're gonna have to download the app. And it's one of those you have to sign up type of apps. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it is one of those type of apps. When you do that, you're gonna be able to upload the firmware. You wanna do this right away. Like once you get it and open it up, please do that. So you can update the firmware, and this way you will have all the current firmware on the soundbar. Using the soundbar is very easy to use. I had no problems using it. The functionality of it is great. When it came to the sound test, I could go either way. I did like the LG for more of the highs and the mids, but when it came down to the bass, obviously the Yamaha definitely had more bass. So if you're looking for more bass, the Yamaha might be your best bet, but I could easily go either way on picking a soundbar based off of that sound test. I might lean a little bit more towards Yamaha. However, with the Yamaha soundbar, just know that the volume output is a lot lower. So the LG's output is a lot louder. So if you get it home and you hook it up and you're like, man, it's not as loud as I thought it would be, the LG is gonna perform better in that category. Just keep that in mind. All right, fam, do I think you should get it? I think it's definitely a good soundbar. The LG is definitely really good. I'm gonna be comparing it against a few other soundbars in its category. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for that. Until next time, I'm Dave Banter. We out.